Hey my friends, in this video I'm going to be reviewing a soap called the Elevate by one of my personal favorite soap companies known as the Mountain Time Soap Company. So with that being said, let's cue the music and get right into the video. Deal, man. Now that we had that opportunity to take a closer look at the Elevate and the boxing, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it right here. If we're going to talk about the box first, I've been always a real big fan of Mountain Time's box design. I just think it looks really cool with the whole mountain incorporated in the window, and I like how they do a lot with the space. They really get their message clear in a minimalistic style. I always thought that was really cool. And if you look at the soap itself, it's gonna have this really nice green clay color. Very natural, it's a really good color. That's the type of color we wanna see in a natural soap. I really like the brick style. I'm a big fan of the brick style. It feels really good in the hands. I'm gonna show you real quick. Yeah, you could just see, you can tell it just feels really good in the hand. Just feels very natural, no pun intended, but just feels really nice in the hand. All right, my guy, now that we saw our soap up close and personal, let's go ahead and move on to the next part, where we start taking a closer look at our ingredients and things like that. So let's move right along. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and start taking a closer look at the ingredients for our Elevate. Now, probably as you notice, kind of in that mid-range number of ingredients, right? You don't have a paragraph, but you also don't have like one or two. You know, you got a nice solid number. It's a feel-good number, right? You got, I think, about like 10 ingredients somewhere in that ballpark. So but you have 4 different oils here, right? We're gonna have an olive, we have a jojoba, coconut, and also some rice bran oil. You don't really see that too often, but interesting enough though, I think it's worth pointing out we don't have palm oil. Mountain Time is one of those companies that chooses not to use palm oil in their soap, and so if you're someone who's conscious about that sort of thing, it's worth something noting to you. You might want to think considering supporting these guys. We got some shea butter. We also got a little essential oil blend here. Now it's not going to say on the box for you, but basically what you're dealing with, some patchouli, some clove, and some balsam. So, and you're going to see that later. That's going to basically be your scent, and we're going to talk a little bit about that more in the next section, but that's going to be your essential oil blend. You also got some indigo powder. That's probably what's giving you that slight bluish tint, right? That I was talking about earlier. We also got some cocoa powder, and we got some vitamin E. That's also interesting enough because I don't think I've ever seen it in any other company. I think Mountain Time is the only company I see where they specifically say vitamin E. I think I've only came across it one time, but they didn't call it vitamin E. But Mountain Time is the only company I know where like every single soap they have, except maybe 1 or 2, where it says vitamin E. And obviously vitamin E is obviously important for like hair, nails, and skin, right? So, but man, before we move on to the next part of the video, I do think this is worth taking some time to point out. I've said this in the past, but I do feel like I need to reiterate it here. But in terms of ingredients, this is where Mountain Time really shines. All the ingredients are always all natural. I don't ever have to worry about it. I almost feel like I don't even need to do this part of my video when I'm doing a review for these guys, because that's just how much confidence I have. They put such an emphasis on everything being all natural, from the scent to the color to the ingredients. Everything just feels very intentional. It doesn't feel like they add anything just to add it to make it sound good. Everything feels very intentional, and you can tell in the quality of the soap. It's just literally one of the highest quality soaps that I've ever reviewed on this channel, and I'm always impressed, and I'm always ready to to shout them out, right? But I do think that's worth pointing out. It's just it's really cool, and I mean I can only say that I can really only say about a few companies, man. Not that, I mean, that's a very short list. Because even some of the companies I have a lot of respect for, I will always come across 1, 2 soaps they do make where it has something where I gotta at least pull back and like, what's that, right? It's never the case in Mountain Time, and I think that's something worth noting. Now, with that being said though, guys, let's move on to the next part of the video where we're gonna talk about the sniff test, where I always try my best to tell you what the soap smells like, guys. So let's move right along. Cool deal, guys. All right, moving on to our sniff test. Let's go ahead and talk about how the Elevate smells. First and foremost, what we got here, man, it's like a bit of an earthy, spicy thing going on. Got a little patchouli, some clove, and even got some balsam. Now, if you're not familiar with balsam is basically like this. It's very similar to vanilla. It's got like this sweet, little spice, little aroma there, but it's very common. You also got patchouli. Patchouli, again, one of those, like, it's very earthy, even though it's like a flower, it's like earthy. Like, got a little spice. It's very flexible. That's why you see patchouli used in a lot of different things, because it's so flexible and unique, and it just smells really good. Patchouli smells good. And clove. Oh man, clove. Clove is a very unique smell. Like, everyone knows what clove smells like. Got that woodsy or woody, spicy smell. It's just, it's good stuff, man. They really good scents to choose from. But it was interesting enough though, even though it has like this earthy, spicy vibe thing going on, it's also very like soothing. It's very peaceful. It's very calming. It's gentle. Like, it's not aggressive in that sense. And which is completely confusing, by the way, because calming and spicy are not 2 words we're thinking of, man. Like, that doesn't necessarily vibe together, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But here we got some good stuff here, man. I'm vibing with it, man. I personally really like the smell of this one. It's some good stuff. And for me personally, like, I get mountain vibes, man. I really think of like meditating out in the mountains, woosah, or just like I used to live out in the mountains, man, and so that's why it kind of reminds me of that. But like, man, when you first wake up early in the morning and you go out about your business and you walk out and you take in your first deep breath of that fresh mountain air. That's what you get in here, bro. It's fire. It's good stuff, man. I love it. It's great stuff. It's a good soap. It's a really good smelling soap, man. If you like those type of things, check this one out for sure. And hey guys, there you have it. That's what I think of the Elevate. It's got an earthy, spicy, very peace, very zen-like spirit thing going on. It's really good stuff. But let's move on to the lather test. We're going to see how this bad boy lathers, and we'll bring it right back, and we're going to do our concluding thoughts, and we'll wrap up the video. So let's move right along. Guys, welcome back from the lather test. We got to see that amazing lather from Elevate. Mountain Time soaps always have a really nice lather. It's always good to see though, right? Now let's go over the soap. Let's start wrapping it up. Let's kind of go over some details here. First and foremost, our soap is going to come at $8, except that shampoo bar. The shampoo bar comes at, I think, like $9.50. It's been a while, but this soap is going to come at $8 for you. Also, it's going to weigh at 5 ounces. It's going to come in that brick style cut. Real nice, feels good in the hands. The box always looks good, looks really cool. I also think it's impressive and complete respectable, man, that their ingredients are a complete reflection of their morals and their beliefs and their core values. I think that's really cool and worth pointing out as well. Yeah, and Elevate also featured this nice earthy, spicy smell, but also peaceful and calming. Confusing, had like this mountain vibe thing going on, and it was really awesome. Really nice smelling bar of soap for sure. Now you guys are always asking me what's some good soaps, and I'm trying to tell you guys Mountain Time is literally one of the best soaps. Performance wise, I say in literally every video I do, man, some of the best performing soaps I've ever used and reviewed on this channel. I keep trying to tell you guys, but you're not listening to me. Mountain Time is one of the best, and it's a little disappointing that some of those videos didn't get more views, because I'm trying to tell you guys Mountain Time is where it's at. But there you have it, my friends. This is my review of the Elevate by the Mountain Time Soap Company. As always, this is the Natural Soap Man. It has been a pleasure serving you as always, guys. But until next Tuesday, I'll see you guys with another review. Till then, take care and stay natural, my friends.